Yeah, it certainly is. You know, we can expect those conditions to deteriorate here over the next really 3 to 4 hours, and then roads really becoming really hazardous to travel starting at about midnight, lasting through the morning hours. So no surprise, a winter storm warning across the QCA. That does include the entire TV6 viewing area. So what we have going on tonight is a tremendous amount of moisture being fed in from the south, and we are starting to see some freezing rain and even sleet reported south of the Quad Cities. So as we zoom in now and put the map into motion, you can kind of see most of that is now contained to south and east of the Quad Cities. Somebody just tweeted me about 5-10 minutes ago saying that Aledo was seeing sleet. So it may not be showing up on radar right now, but again, sleet and freezing rain will be possible here this evening, especially south of the Quad Cities. However, that snow band is setting up, and that's going to encompass the area starting by about 10 o'clock tonight, and those conditions will become pretty bad overnight. So 29 in the Quad Cities right now, 31 Kewanee, and 28 degrees
right there.
in Galesburg. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. We'll walk through this here pretty quickly. Temperatures stay steady overnight, but the snow starts to become pretty heavy between about, say, 11 o'clock, lasting through about 5 or 7 o'clock in the morning. And then notice by about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, we start to see some breaks of some sunshine. Snow should come to an end pretty quickly, but winds will be increasing. Snow will be blowing all over the place, so drifting and reduced visibilities will be a problem. So we'll take a look at that. And, of course, the snowfall amounts coming up in your first alert forecast. Good evening and happy first day of winter. And it wouldn't be the first day of winter without a winter storm warning, which is, of course, in effect for everybody through Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at what we have going on currently as far as temperatures go over the next minute or so, then we'll jump into our big winter storm. We're sitting at 29 in the Quad Cities, so if we do start to see some precipitation break out, it might be a little bit in the way of the form of sleet, possibly a little bit of freezing rain. 28 degrees in Clinton, 31 degrees in Kewanee, and 28 for Galesburg, still sitting at 29 in Mount Pleasant. Now we have north winds, northeast winds about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Those will steadily increase during the night. By Sunday morning, we'll be gusting from the northwest at 20 to 30 miles per hour. That will certainly reduce visibilities, but right now we're still dealing with a little bit of fog out there. It's 1.75 miles of visibility in Clinton, about 4 miles in the Quad Cities. So let's take a look at our big system that's starting to inch its way into the area. A tremendous amount of moisture is being fed in from the Gulf of Mexico. Ahead of this system, some very strong thunderstorms, some flooding rains in southern Illinois. Closer to home, we're starting to see the very leading edge of some freezing rain move into some of our southern counties, even southeastern counties. But really what we're concerned with is our big upper level low that's off to the south and west. This will move just south of the area, and that's the prime position for a deformation zone snow to set up. So it's this strip of snow right here that we'll be watching here over the next couple of hours as it moves towards the QCA that will produce some heavy snow. So right now, again, just some light freezing rain possibly southeast of the QC. Again, we just had a report in Galesburg that your sidewalks are already pretty slick, so it's probably a good idea, again, to take it very slow on the roads. And it's not just the roads. Also be careful if you are heading out on the sidewalks. Of course, we don't want anybody falling and hurting themselves. But right now in 74, if you're heading from the QC towards Galesburg, probably a few slick spots, and anywhere if you're heading from Galesburg towards Peoria, that's going to be an issue tonight. Now, as you put the radar back into motion, you can see that band of snow finally starting to pull into southwestern Iowa. That will eventually lift northeast and encompass all of the TV6 viewing area. So here's exact track. We'll do it nice and slow for us here over the next couple of hours. By 11 p.m., start to see the snow enter some of the western QCA, especially south central Iowa, starting to get hit with that very heavy snow. So advance this through the overnight hours. By 1:30, again, widespread heavy snow for the QCA, but notice this pink band setting up from Galesburg back through Concord. That's going to be some freezing rain with some significant icing possible, so that's going to be a concern for those areas. Again, as you go towards 4:30 in the morning, widespread heavy snow. This continues through the morning hours on Sunday, but notice as we head by about 10 a.m., a lot of us start to clear out the snow. Wind begins to pick up. Blowing snow and reduced visibilities will be a problem on Sunday afternoon. So here's the snowfall amounts that we're going with. Shifted it a little bit further northwest, about 4 to 6 inches from Kewanee back through the QC Metro. The western edge of the QC Metro, about 6 to 8. The bullseye, 8+ inches in extreme northeast Iowa and northwestern Illinois. Now we also have to deal with a little bit of freezing rain and ice, about 1/10 of an inch from Kewanee to Galesburg. Again, 1/4 of an inch near Peoria. Certainly probably going to be some power outages there, and certainly travel is not advised. So snow tonight, 27 degrees for tomorrow. We will hit 29 in the morning, but it's certainly going to feel much colder than that as little snow showers will wrap up during the morning hours, giving way to blowing snow in the afternoon. A very cold Monday. We only hit 9 for the high, And that's not a misprint. -9 Monday night into Tuesday morning. And for Christmas Day, a high of 29. Expect to see some light snow showers move through the area.
Astronauts made the first of 3 emergency space.
It's gonna be cold Monday night into Tuesday. It's gonna be pretty freezing.